Hey, it's the Blind Man Handyman, and I made a little bit of mistake with the regulars, but I was going away and I just wanted to get the greenhouse up, so I figured I can fine tune them later. So that's what I'm doing now. So when I came out this morning, I checked the range of motion and stuff, and I realized that my greenhouse vents weren't closing all the way. So there's two issues I got going on. Let me show you what's going on here. So one issue is these, see there's slotted screw holes here? So they're slotted, and I had them right in the middle, so they gotta be pushed all the way to the back because there's not enough movement in the screw. And then also see here the little screw there, so you could turn that and then it can come out. Hold on, we should get a better view of it. So you pick up on this here piece and you a little bit take some pressure off it. You could turn it and you see the little shaft is coming out the end here, so then it's closing. So they said put it in the freezer and then adjust it, all kinds of stuff. Well, it's not really words, it's pictures, I think. So I got myself some ice somewhere. Some ice on it, because you know it's going to close. It should be closed at like, it's not zero you want your greenhouse closed at. You want your greenhouse closing at about 20 degrees, because you want it to be warm in here and your plants to be happy. They like it. They don't wear coats. And they work better in the heat. Now the air that I got going underneath, that is to bring in a little bit of cooler air, because that way they don't dry out so fast. And the other thing I've got the vents for is to bring in carbon dioxide, which the plants breathe, because, well, it's like if you had a whole bunch of engines running in this greenhouse, the engine would be running and there would be no oxygen in here, and the engine would be starving for oxygen to burn, and it would run rich, I guess, and smoke like crazy. So now I'm putting this ice cube on here. Soon she'll start to close. Because it's 20 degrees you want it to close, so not zero. So I put one up here now, on top, on the level. It'll close in a minute. Well, I thought it was going to close. It did the other one just a minute ago. It's getting squishier. I also had to change the range of motion of the other ones, but I think she's going to close now. So when it shrinks all the way, it should close. Okay, I didn't shrink it all the way, but so I think I got to do a little more adjustment there. It's a bit tight, so let's screw this a little bit more. You see the little shaft is getting longer. But there's only so much threads in it, so. Yeah, oh, I'm not at that side yet. Yeah. So the other one, when I did this, there was not enough space. When I screwed it all the way back, this was all the way as far as it would go. But, so now, like the temperature in here, I wouldn't want it much colder. This is a greenhouse. It should be nice and warm. Now I should probably start wanting to open up again in a minute, but you can play with it. I'll get my thermometer out another day, and well, at least they'll be able to close now. Because if that shaft wasn't sticking out at all, well then it just stays right open. And if these screws here aren't put to the slots all the way, then you can't make the adjustment you need to make. Well, that's what I found anyway. So I just have to tighten up these screws again. Yeah, this one here, I think it'll be all right because look at it, it closes now. Whoa, you got no wet pocket. It's nice in here. I'm in the greenhouse now, and I got a long sleeve shirt on, and it's pretty nice in here. I wouldn't want it any cooler though. Pull that out like that. Yeah, I misunderstood the other one. So I thought it was just to get that thing in its place because it wouldn't go in the place on the machine. So I'm gonna go over to the other one. I got one more to do. Let's just see if there's enough adjustment in that thread. I know the other one, first one, it wasn't. There we go. Last one. Now let's just see if I can show you what I'm talking about with the. Look how wide this one's open. Holy cow, it's still going. Okay, see now, look, that's the end of it. See how this is all the way out? And my window won't close? So I have to change these slots. That's what I was getting at. So you're at the maximum of your adjustment, but your little slots there, you can see the little slots? Right there. Hopefully you can see that. So now I have to loosen this up and make it so it can go back further, because I'm at the end of my adjustment. Now, I don't know if they showed that there in your video, on the pictures. I'll pause it and I'll do two videos of this part. Oh yeah, thanks for watching Unplugging with Handyman. Have a good day.